Thank you, Mr. Boulder. Effort is the absolute key to success, and without it, we would be failing school and not reaching our potential. Effort to a lot of students is just simply trying your best and getting what you deserve because of this effort you put into it. But to this particular student, effort meant raising the bar and taking that extra step. This student not only volunteered her time and helped out at extracurricular activities, she also is a role model to all of us on a daily basis. So please give a warm applause to Isabella Carabat.
Thank you. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, friends and family, and of course, our teachers and all the grade 9s. Well, wasn't that a fun 9 months? Looking back on all my junior high years, grade 9 is surely my favorite. Having the advantage of being such a small class, we bonded with one another. Plus, we've had tons of fun. I had no idea Mr. Sherman could strut like a supermodel. I had no idea. Good job. And Miss O'Flaherty in her onesies on Christmas for pajama day? Awesome. Awesome look, Miss O'Flaherty. But I'll be frank, junior high has been a pain in the side, like braces. I know. At the very beginning, it feels funny, and you're like, this sucks, man. And you have so much responsibilities, and you have so much to do, but then you get used to it. It feels a little more normal. You adapt and you change in microscopic ways that you can't notice yet. But then finally it's gone. You leave junior high and you get your braces off, and finally you see that there are changes, and big changes, and those changes are special. And they change our attitude towards life and towards each other. Remember our first day of school here? We didn't know many people. We were all really shy and all, and we didn't know everybody. But look at us now. We've changed. We've grown together. Some more than others, but nonetheless, we learned something about each other, and we have a new personality. We're not quiet anymore. We're all noisy and talkative during class, but that's a very minor detail. We've changed. We have. And now we've only got 17 days of school left. Can you believe it? 17 days of being a class. All of us have been through a lot this past year. We've laughed and had good times and good memories, and we've made new friends. And we've had fun. And it's going to be over soon. But not only junior high, but our adolescence. Our adolescence. We're entering young adulthood now, and we're going to start to test the waters and trying to realize who you want to be. I want you to think, how do you see yourself in 5 years? In 10? How about 30 years? Where will you be? Who will you be? And what will you have achieved? Do you have your own restaurant yet? Or have you written A on a Welcome to Canada sign? Is it hard to imagine or even to think about our future? It can be tough, but you've got to look at the bigger picture. Set some goals and focus on one thing that you really want. Or else you'll be wandering aimlessly through life, wasting your time when you could be getting closer to that one thing that you want. But pay attention to the details too, the little things, the living in the moment, because it's those details that tweak the balance of the universe and that can change everything. But that's the thing about life. It's supposed to be unpredictable. Or where else would the fun be, right? A wise person once said, the only constant in life is change. Your lives aren't written in stone, and they never will be. Whenever you want, you can make it better. You can. But all you have to do is be somebody extraordinary, and you already are. You really are. To do that, to change, to be somebody extraordinary, we've got to take risks too. A ship is safe in its harbor, but that's not what ships are built for. We'd all be safe and sound if we stayed in our harbor, as in home, and gamed all day or read books and stayed on YouTube or whatever. But that's not our purpose here. We should all be leaving junior high with a fresh mindset, ready to test the freezing and boiling waters of young adulthood and high school. We will make mistakes a million times, but that's why we have a room full of these amazing people to help us along the way. Teachers teach us what we need to know to be successful. They make us go through tests and projects and PTs and all that stuff, and to get us ready for what? High school? University? College? Yeah, that's what they're getting us ready for. All that, and the academic life of business and numbers and schedules and whatever else you can think of. That's a pretty hefty job. A very big job. Now imagine doing that, plus waking up early to teach us. A bunch of sleepy grade 9 kids. We have so much to be thankful for. But teachers, no matter what you think, teachers do what they do just because they care. Teachers, thank you. Next, our friends. The most important people in our life at this age. They're always there to take a piece of our burden off our shoulders and carry it on themselves. Our friends, they never judge, they never make fun of, or they never desert us. They're by our side, standing up for you, lending you some change for lunch, or studying for a quiz during lunch when we've forgotten it the day before. Let's just hope that in the emotional tidal wave that is high school, they'll still be there to help us, loyal as ever. To all our friends, thank you. And finally, the most important people in our lives ever are our parents. They motivate us and challenge us to use our knowledge to become successful, as much as we all hate it. Moms and dads are there to catch us when we fall, dust us off, and give us a nudge to keep going. They are there to drag us, by force if necessary, to go to school and learn, and to get off YouTube when you're supposed to be studying. Thank God for their patience. Our parents give us the wisdom they acquired through their own experiences of high school and young adulthood. No words could adequately describe what Mom and Dad do for us. Their unconditional support, guidance, and love. Mom, Dad, thank you. We're here to celebrate what we don't want to forget. No one wants to forget our Into the Woods show, or the amazing wrestling team that brought us home 3 banners, right? Those are the things we want to remember and keep near us as the future creeps up on us. I want grade 9 to be remembered as a time in your life that was special. To remember all the fun we've had and all the trials we've survived. Many of you wanted to hear this, so here goes. Congratulations to the grade 9 class of 2010 and 2011 of Christ the King School.
Thank you, Isabella. You truly are a role model for all of us, along with all your friends and teachers. We surely cannot forget about the most important people in our lives. That would be our parents. Where would we be without them? I know that this may be the corniest moment, and some of you may be rolling your eyes going, gosh, it's only my parents. Don't get me started. Too bad. But in all honesty, we wouldn't be here today, sitting where we are, without the help of our parents. I'm sure that all the parents are very proud of their children tonight. You are the ones who believe in us the most. We all know that at times we don't agree with you, we don't listen to you, we disobey you. But all in all, we know that our parents just want the best for us. At this time, can all the students please hand their letters to their parents? Everyone in our class knows who this next person is that I am about to introduce. She's our Bon Jovi loving, football fanatic, and excessively caring, or should we say meddling, yeah right, homeroom teacher, Mrs. O'Flaherty.
Thank you, Mom. I already warned the kids that I get very emotional at these things, so I'm going to try not to. It might just be June and the exhaustion kicking in. But I do want to say one thing. I've been doing this for 16 years. This has been an incredible, amazing group of young people. We didn't know what we were going to get into when we had 22 coming. I've never had that size of a group of grade 9s before. And you always wonder what the personalities were going to be like and what they were going to give back to the communities for the school. And all I can say is, wow. They have stepped up. They have shown what incredible young people they are. And on behalf of myself and the staff, we would like to say thank you to all of you. So we have a little gift for everyone, and I just want to explain how they came about. I compiled a list of words that I felt described all of the students. From there, I passed them around to the teachers, and they checked off the ones that they agreed with, or they added some more of their own that I hadn't thought about. And from that, we put them into the Wordle program. And what happens is the ones that were repeated over and over again are bigger than the other ones. And so at this time, I'm going to call each student up, read out the 3 or 4 words that stood out for each one. We also have a cross that we'll be presenting to the students as a gift from the school as well. The next student I'd like to call up is Isabella. Her words: ambitious, helpful, bright, friendly, and confident. Louise.
On behalf of grade 9 students of Christ the King, we would like to thank all of you for all that you have done for us. We will never forget this year in our educational journey. We would like to now invite all of you for some cake and juice to celebrate our grade 9 farewell. Thank you and good night.